Hello everybody, it's me, Sneak Peek Mick, and today I've got my fan on and I don't know why. Just waiting on GameKid. But I have finished the song. Just a quick look at how long it is. Slightly longer than the other one I've made. Seems to go on forever. So it does end kind of abruptly, but that's okay. So, am I the only one that notices it sort of looks like, we'll go with an arrow. That's a very wonky dick, if that's what it is. And very triangular. Anyways, from here though, you can't even see the other one. I mean, let's pop my render distance up way. You can just barely see the edge. Oh, there we go. Hello. So I'm now streaming.
What's up?
Yeah, so I'm streaming, so you can listen to the final product if you want, okay?
Alright.
Also, it's slightly here. Let me screen share real quick, just so you can see if it's whether it's longer or not. Ready?
Alright.
It's a little longer.
Damn.
A little. Anyways. Okay. So yeah, go to the stream. I'll be muting my mic till you mute your mic and unmute it once you hear the song, okay? And then once you hear the song, I'll unmute as well. I gotta leave the call real sec, 1 sec. There we go. All good now. Okay, you guys. So, let's just get right into it and listen. There we go. So I sort of messed up by turning my head. By the way, it's best with headphones. It sounds 10 times better with headphones. Also, these sort of annoy me, those little air pockets. But yeah, it's decent. Pretty crazy to think I made that. It was a lot of work. I spent all day today and most of yesterday working on this. Took much longer than I thought it would. Anyways, I'm just so happy it's done. I mean, I think it's definitely an upgrade from what I've made before. Although I really do want to finish the Wii theme. Seems like it would be a good song to make. But right now I want to take a break from note blocks. And if you don't know why, GameKid, if you don't know why, you're a bit of an idiot. Gonna be honest. This was a lot more work than I thought it was gonna be. But the song just sounds so good when you add some extra stuff. Also, GameKid, you can unmute your mic in Discord. I'm assuming you heard the song by now. Well, if you're hearing this, then you've definitely finished the song. So yeah, I won't unmute till you unmute. that was the rule. See how long this takes to get to him. My computer's glitching majorly right now. Bro, what the is going on here? Bruh. Oh, okay. See you in a minute, Game Kid. I'm gonna take another listen to this with my mic on. It's gonna sound worse, but who cares? Welcome back. I'm just listening to it again because I'm so proud of it.
Why is mine here anyways?
Now, I don't know how worth it was, though, because for such a long song, like 2 days of work, and I got like a minute worth of song. Which is crazy.
You regret doing the music. Oh god.
I do not regret it anymore. I do not regret it one bit. Lol. I could tell. It sounded windy. This one I feel like it's too slow. But some parts don't sound good. And then this one's just amazing. Bro, some of these songs though, like, come on, man. Come on. What? No. Haha. Funny. I know you ain't leaving because you just got here. Bro, I love how... No, you aren't. You're never serious. Mm-hmm. I know. I'm just never gonna believe you anymore. Whenever you say I have to leave, I'm gonna be like, no, I always leave first. I'm always the first one to leave. You deserved it. Do you think I should finish the Halloween theme at some point? What? No, nothing? No. I didn't say anything like that. Nah, do you think I should finish this theme, though? Not today. Not today. 100% not today. I'm taking a decent break from Noblox. No, okay, not today, not even this week. Like I said, I'm taking a break. But I'm gonna go back to it. So, Nah, because what's the point of my stream then? I cannot be telling those stories on stream. Oh, I just showed them on stream. Oops. For like half a second. Oops. Okay, let me open my Google Docs. It's been a while since I've opened my Google Docs. Big L. Yeah, anyways, no, I'm looking over some of this stuff. It's pretty interesting. I've got some interesting stuff in my docs. Some of it I can actually show. Not gonna, but I could. Ooh. Bro, I had this script for a Minecraft animated show I was gonna make. Yeah, this Minecraft animated show I was gonna make, and I want to show, like, what it was. Mind if I read it? You can also look at it. Okay, so Season 1 is called The Beginning, or not really called The Beginning, it's just the beginning of it. So, Episode 1, we hear the clanging of swords and zoom in on two kids, brothers, practice fighting with wooden swords, one wearing light clothes and the other dark. Can you guess what's going to happen there? The one wearing the dark clothes wins the fight and laughs at the other brother. Wow, really? No, my problem with this story, no, not Star Wars. Completely different, trust me. But I haven't actually ever watched Star Wars. So if it is, I have no idea if it is. But you know. Have you actually never? Or are you just joking? Because I actually haven't. Well, okay, I've seen like 5 seconds into one of the movies. I can't remember which one. Saw like 5 seconds and was like, nope, this is boring. You know, I can't get into this. Yeah, I still have a love for lightsabers. Anyways, but yeah, no, the problem with this story and why I didn't continue it, because it's from a while ago, is that it progressed too fast. Anyways, so young Matt is, the villain and Jack was gonna be the hero. I believe. Yeah. So young Matt was like, ha ha ha, beat you again. Keeps getting easier and easier every time. Also, I was not going to voice act any of the characters, as you can tell. I'm not good at voice acting. Young Jack says, you know I'm not good at fighting. You are the one who wants to be a warrior. Duh. Matt helps Jack off the ground. Matt helps Jack. This is just showing their childhood, just so that we have a bit of backstory. So that we can understand. I believe so, yes. If not, I can change my age for a night. Anyway. Young Matt, excuses. I'm just too strong. So, one more round? Yeah, no, never voice acting. Young Jack, I don't know. Are you actually gonna let me fight you this time? Young Matt, just be faster and then you can fight me. Maybe I just need to add more commas so there's more pauses. Because I'm just reading this fast. You know, that's the only problem. Not me. Although I wrote this, so it's still me. Whatever. The brothers charge at each other, and it fades to black. The scene fades in, and we are in a classroom, with a teacher explaining how powers work. Only Matt was in there, of the two brothers, along with multiple other students. Student raises hand, and teacher calls on them. Teacher, yes? Question? Student, what powers do we get? I'm getting attacked by my classmate in the stairs. It's too windy. Lol. Teacher. Yes. So if you are to pass the test and get your powers, the powers will be based off of your family tree, that, and your personality. Matt is up next and gets to the start line. He then passes a parkour course and defeats a test dummy. He then goes to the science lab and receives his power. But before then, he says... And then Matt says, "Are you sure this is safe? I don't feel like this is safe." I need to change that line if I ever made this. I just heard a massive fart coming from outside my room. Yeah. I'll wait for you, I guess. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Took you long enough. Okay, back to my terrible acting. Voice acting. Because we all know I just love doing that. At least I'm getting better at reading. Okay, scientist. Of course it's safe. Many students and warriors have done this before you, and we're just fine. Matt. Okay. Matt doesn't trust the scientist. He's a pussy. I like both. Nah, JK. Unless it's Freddie and Bonnie. Okay. I like that. Matt goes to the training yard and tries to use his powers, but can't. The scientist reads his scan and makes sure he got them. What? Scientist. Oh, did I skip a line? Oh, I skipped a line. I skipped a big line. Multiple lines. Okay, Matt goes in a tube. Oh, I hate how I spelled that. No, my mic's breaking. I'm sick. And the scientist turns it on. He makes weird movements and then passes out. Not those type of weird movements. We then wake up in Matt's perspective. Matt groans. Did it work? I'm not groaning. Scientist. Yes, of course it did. How do you feel? Matt. I feel weird. Scientist. Well, that is to be expected, as these powers are new to your body. Why don't we bring you to a training yard to test your powers and see what they are? Matt. Okay. Matt goes to the training yard and tries to use his powers, but can't. The scientist reads his scan and makes sure he got them. Scientist. Well, you do have powers, but it seems that they need darkness. To charge, and some only work in the dark. Or so I believe. Let's see. This was very cringy. This was from like 2 years ago. Damn. I don't know. If I made this a little less cringy, it could actually work. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of this series I used to watch when I was younger, called Minecraft Life. It was by, I was actually thinking about that. Anyways, it was by Rye Guy Rocky, I believe. Minecraft Life. And I think this was inspired off that. Anyways, the scientist locks Matt in a dark room with no lights for 2 whole days, and on the 3rd day he opens the door to check on Matt. Scientist. Okay, now how do you feel? Feel more powerful? Matt. Why would you lock me in here? I haven't seen human contact in days. I feel terrible. See, I can voice act. Matt gets so upset that he teleports to the scientist and knocks him out with a quick right arm. Bro. Shut up. Matt. Oh my god, what happened? Did I just do that? Can I teleport? We're not gonna talk about how he just knocked him out with 1 punch. Like, bro. That's a strong arm. Either that or the scientist is weak. Alarms start blaring and lights flashing. 7 years. Bro. Matt. Oh crap. I have to get out of here. Matt runs out of the building, only having to fight a few people to get out. He runs onto the street and into the woods, getting more and more mad while getting more and more powerful. Matt. I promise I will destroy this town for what it did to me. If it's the last thing I do. That is a very, that's like the most basic line you can go with. Like, I think every movie and show uses that line. Bro, stop leaving, goddamn. Bro, this is so cringe reading over these years later. Bruh. I'm gonna move this off screen for a second so I can check something. Welcome back. Okay, let's get back to this. Matt goes missing and is not seen again for a while. On the other side of town, there is Jack, who is watching the news about how his brother attacked multiple people and killed 2 and went missing. Bro, I used "and" way too many times there. Jack. Matt! Why would you do this? I thought you were good, but I will find you, figure out what happened, and help you out the best I can. Here comes the best part. An epic montage of Jack training and getting ready for a fight. Epic montage. Old man, hey, I just saw the news, and I'm so sorry that this happened. But what are you doing? Jack, I'm training. Old man, may I ask why? Do you have a plan to fight your brother? Do you plan to fight your brother? Jack, if I have to, I will. But I was thinking maybe I should fight for his innocence. Whatever he did, he probably had reason to do. Training, yeah. Training. Old man, I love the way you believe in everyone. Well, don't let me stop you, because I know him, and that is probably true. Whispers. I hope. Bro. Okay, this was years ago, okay? Come on, give me a break. Give me a break. Thank you. See you later. Old man, yes, and please be inside for breakfast. So I think the old man was supposed to be raising him. No, not 13 years ago. Jack, I will. Don't worry. Anyways. We zoomed out, we see the old man walking away, and Jack starts training again. We come back and see Jack and the old man at a table eating dinner, and they start talking. Old man, so, how's training? Getting any better? Jack, it was good. I think I'm really improving, but I'm not good enough. None of us are. Old man, well, progress is progress. It doesn't take a couple days to become a super fighter. Bruh, he has only a couple days. He doesn't have years. Come on, man. He says this. Yeah, well, I'm not progressing fast enough. I need to find him. Bruh, I called it before even reading it. Let's go. Great minds think alike, even though it's the same mind. You mean, I know. I don't know how I could remember that sort of thing he says. Anyways, old man, well, as much as that sucks, and we wish we could do stuff fast. Yeah. Sometimes it's better to take things slow. Also true. You don't want to be rushing into a fight you can't finish now, do you? Nah, I want it to last a long time. Come on, man. Jack, I guess you're right, but still, if I wait too long, then I don't even know what might happen. Old man, well, I think you're forgetting something about training. Bro, how long is this? Oh, okay, we're almost at the end, thank God. This is so cringe. Oh yeah? What's that? Old man, yeah, it is so bad. Old man, to train you have to sleep and get rest, or else your muscles won't be able to do as much, and you will never advance. So why not, when you're done, go ahead and get some rest. Jack, I guess that's true. Okay, I will. Jack goes to sleep and the old man is downstairs making breakfast. Then he says, Old man, so, feel well rested? Jack, I feel like a new person. Thanks. Old man, well, I was thinking that after breakfast, I could teach you a few things. Jack, teach me? You know how to fight? God, you're just an old man, come on. Old man, you'd be surprised at all the fighting I did back in my day. After the Ultimate War, though, that all changed. Bruh, the Ultimate War, what the fuck? Bruh. Bruh. Flashback shows of a younger old man. Younger old man? That sentence sounds really weird, but it sort of makes sense in the context. Because the old man is a character, so it's a younger version of the old man. So I guess in context it makes sense, but that just sounds really weird to say. The younger old man. I'm waiting to see what you're typing. Bro, his name. That's not his name. That's just how we think of him. Anyways, come on, man. Get it. Get with it. Younger old man in a war with people using the powers they got. All parts of soldiers of young man are yelling over gunshot. So, younger old man is going to be called young man from now on. Get with. Oh, just wait. Old man. See, when I was in the war, things were much different. The powers were not as advanced. Young man. Cover me! I'll be asking you to do the same thing, Game Kid. Young man reloads his gun. Soldier number 1. There are too many of them, so we have to back off. Young man. No! We have to win this. What will running do? I don't know why I read it like that. Cover. Soldier number 2. Keep us alive? Young man. If we give up, that's even worse, because that means they win. That can't happen. We can do this together, but if we give up, then there is no chance. Bro, that sounds so great. That sounds like Darman. Soldier number 1. He's right. We have to. Imagine. I don't want to imagine. They all charge yelling, and we see an epic battle between them and the bad guys. The bad guys. 2 men, the young man, and the main bad guy are in the middle of everyone else fighting and are about to fight. Young man. Well, want to give up? Bad guy. I love how his name is just bad guy. Not a chance. Sorry, not a chance. That's how it's said. Young man. Then let's fight. Bro, that's how it's said. See, the comma's not a chance. Very specific with that. They get into an epic fight, and swords along with powers are striking back and forth, with sounds clanging and banging, back and forth. Then it ends with both of them stabbing each other through the stomach. They both fall, but somehow the young man survives, and the bad guy dies slowly in front of the young man. Bro, okay, I could have changed that so, like, the bad guy also survives, and then Matt teams up with the bad guy. Like, what was I thinking? Come on, man. That would make the series last so much longer, too. Like, come on. I mean, some of the writing is cringe, but the idea isn't too bad. I just got changed pretty much more than half of it. Old man. And that is what happened when I was in the ultimate war, and how I had to give up fighting. Jack. Wow, why didn't you tell me this before? Old man. Not something I love to remember, but the point is I can train you to be the best fighter you can be. Jack. Well, what are we waiting for? Yes. Get with that, old man. Come on. Okay, now I gotta find another story. Come on. Okay, let's see. Ooh. One sec, let me see. It might be here on my other account. If so, I need to hide some stuff. Let's see. I don't know why I did that. Let's see. I think I've written a part of a book before. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so I'll actually have to share it to my main account because I do not want anyone seeing this Google account. Bro, no, this is so much more cringe than all the other stuff. Bro, BRB again. Bro, you BRB too much. Boobs. 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 The boobs. The boobs. The boobs. Yes, please. Gravelly voice. Bro, sorry, I had to entertain the chat, you know? So I'm gonna assume you're back. Boobs. 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 Lovely. Boobs. Lovely boobs. BAC? What's that stand for? I know. I just want to annoy you. Bro, what is my obsession with names that start with J? I think actually it used to also be Matt. But I think it was Jake and Matt. But then I changed it because I was showing it to one of my friends whose name is Matt. And I thought that would be awkward to have their name in one of my stories. So I had to change it to Jake and Nash. Anyways, so this was my first attempt at a book. This was like the first page or two. So this was bruh. So this was actually for a fan-made FNAF book. But at this point, I hadn't even gotten to anything FNAF related. At this point, besides the start where they're moving, I have to get out of here right now, which is pretty much a direct copy from the Silver Eyes. But yeah, no, I think most of it was them repairing a house. So yeah. Who knows? Maybe it was Charlie's house from the Silver Eyes. Bro, I have 2, and then I have the graphic novel version. Anyways, so should I read? Yeah, I feel like embarrassing myself. Let's read. I know it might annoy you, but I like looking back on the past and seeing how bad I was at stuff. That's. I'll have to end my stream though. But okay. I guess if you say so. Yeah, but I don't want to go back onto my streams and start seeing me reading sexy stories. If I ever go back to my streams, I don't want to just see me reading sexy stories in weird ways. Okay, so. Some of these projects I would actually love to work on again and make them less cringe. Bruh. Yeah, some of these projects are actually not bad ideas. They just are really badly put together. I don't know. Maybe I could start working on one of these again. Except complete restart. All that. Okay. Let's get reading. Bro, you do that right as I'm about to start reading. Fuck you. Nah, JK. Unless you want me to. And okay, B. I agree, B. Bet. Okay. Anyways. Let's get reading. Of course you start typing. 15. Again, if not, I can change my age. Anyways. They're moving. I have to get out of here. Right now. I think the worst part about these is I think the way I read it, both the story and the book, makes it like 10 times more cringe. So so they might not actually be very bad. It might mainly just be my reading. But when I read some of that stuff, like, just seeing it, it looks so weird. Anyways. This one was, I think, one of my best written things. Which is really sad. Because it's not good. Okay. Jake just arrived at his new house. The house was tall with vines crawling up it. He took one step onto the porch and a loud creak broke the silence. Jake reaches for the railing, but it's too loose and would break off with any added weight. This place is a nightmare, he said. The pictures he had seen of this place were absolutely beautiful and seemed amazing for the price he paid. Bro, this house is from Wish. He finally goes into the house. He finally goes into the house with a screech from the door. Where am I? Screech from the door. The walls are painted a faded light blue, with the paint peeling off them. Seems like no one has touched this place since it was abandoned in the 80s, said Jake with a sigh. There was a slight breeze coming from the broken window where it was moldy from the water that leaked in. A few minutes later, Jake's friend Nash showed up. Also, I'm still sick. I think it gets worse at night, which is when I stream. So, yeah. He walked inside to meet up with Jake. Why would you buy this place? It's a mess. Bro, I accidentally hit that against my face like multiple times. Why would you buy this place? It's a mess, Nash said. Obviously it looked better in the pictures, Jake responded. Jake has dirty blonde hair, brushed to the side with one ear pierced. Ugh. He was wearing a gween. He's wearing a gween shirt, everyone. He was wearing a green shirt. Gween, yes. He was wearing a green shirt with ripped jeans, while Nash... Ooh, I like his fit. Damn. I want me some Jake. Bro, I should totally make Jake and Nash get together. Yes. Okay, well, Nash had a black short hair with a fade, wearing a Beatles t-shirt and dark gray jogging pants. They both wanted to celebrate the new place, but instead had to try to fix up the house. They repainted the walls with navy blue. Staying with the blue, that's smart. And that itself took all day. As soon as they finished, they sat down taking a break. I don't know why I said talking. Sat down taking a break and admiring the work they did. Are you sure navy blue was the right decision? Asked Jake. I think so. Nash assured. Bro, that sounds so weird. Nash assured. Bro, that's great English. Bro, I need to change his name, like Nash assured. Fucking tongue twister. Nash assured. Nash assured, bruh. Where was I? Nash assured. Jake had to. Nash assured. What? No, that sounds like NASA shirt. Nash assured. Bro, my English is very good, okay? Jake had to stay the night in a hotel, which he wasn't expecting to do because he thought he would be moved into the house by now. Bro, who expects to move into the house the first day being there? You gotta look at the house in person, then you gotta buy it, then you go there, you look at the place, and you measure it to make sure everything will fit. I always measure before putting stuff in. Not in a weird way. Then you put the stuff in, but that usually takes about 2 days. Then you gotta unpack, and then all that. Who expects to do it in 1 day? Come on, Game Kid. We could do it in 1 day. The house, nothing else. We're gonna buy a house like this, but instead of renovating, I'm gonna stop there. It would be too creaky. Although that's not necessarily bad. Anyways. The next day, Jake got to the house, and then a few minutes later, Nash did too. Today we should be able to get this place good enough for you to stay the night, said Nash. Easily, Jake agreed. Where am I? I'm very bad at reading. They drove... So this was pretty much... This entire thing was just to make the book longer, because I had no idea what I was going to do once they got to the pizza place. And I didn't know how long that was going to be, so I added all this extra stupid stuff that wasn't needed just to make the book longer. Which is pretty smart, but many people are going to be confused on how this is FNAF. I should put, like, they hang up a FNAF poster, like a Freddy Fazbear's Pizza poster, and then talk about how it was their favorite place back in the 80s, stuff like that. Bro, every 5 seconds, goddamn. You need to be patient. They drove to the hardware store, which was... My dog just flipped and started laying on his stomach to sleep. Which was only 5 minutes away to pick up some tools and supplies for fixing the house. Some wood, power tools, and nails. Once they got back, they started on the porch, removing the old wood and replacing it with fresh new sanded wood. "We need a new railing. Someone could die on the one you have right now," said Nash. "Right? I nearly fell myself," Jake said with a slight chuckle. Bro, you can definitely hear I'm sick now. I think it's, like, I swear, the later it gets, the worse this gets. Like, I can barely breathe. Bruh. They had a little struggle with the railing, wondering whether it should be a wood or metal. And if they pick wood, do they paint it or put gloss on it so it looks even better? After a minute or two, they decide to go with the wood and gloss, as it would look beautiful. Metal rods up your at. Okay. Bruh. The best way to do this is find a nice cylinder piece of wood from the store and a few smaller and thinner ones to hold it up. After a couple hours, they had finished and moved on to removing the vines. Nash. Wait, what? No. Good thing we have a ladder. This would be 10 times more difficult if we didn't. Nash mentioned they used a pair of Nash mentioned. There needs to be comma there, period. They used a pair of hedge shears, and then within the next hour they had finished. I can finish faster than an hour. Did my dog just fart? Bruh. I could finish in under an hour, or after an hour. Depends. Good. And I can go for all the rounds of go-karting. You know, I'm really good at go-karting. I can go for hours at a time. Nope, almost. The house was already looking better. Before, the house looked like something from a horror movie. This is a horror book, not a movie. But now it was just a house that needed a bit of love. Without all the vines, they realized the color of the house, which was a beige with some tan brown brick on the bottom and a tan brown brick chimney to top it off. Underneath all the vines, this place could be considered decent, Nash jokingly said. Who would have known? Jake agreed with a smile. They went back inside. I went back inside. Where am I? To relax, but forgot they don't have a couch or anything in there. Moving the furniture in was the only way to relax inside the house, or else they would have to sit on the floor. So they got back to work, moving all the furniture back in. This house is way too big for the furniture you have, Nash mentioned to Jake. This is all the furniture I have, Jake said sadly. They finished putting the furniture in, and finally they could sit on the couch that was put in between the two walls that are about 3 feet away on both sides. The coffee table was too far away to reach, and the TV was so far away they had to turn up the volume to around 50% to even be able to hear anything. They went upstairs, and there was a hole in the door to a bedroom. Bruh. Bro, I'm so bad at reading. Okay, I'm sorry. Bro, you are disgusting, dog. What the hell? Bro, my dog keeps farting. What the fuck? You disgusted. Disgusted. Let's see if there's anything else interesting here before we move on to some sexy stories.